I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed tonight's show. If you're a member of our Patreon family, I will be on Patreon tomorrow night at 10:05 after NXT. I originally was going to take Wednesday off, but since it looks like I'm going to be recording that conversation with Misha Montana on Thursday, Wednesday should be still in play, so I'll be here Wednesday night. And I wasn't going to say this publicly, but I'm going to say it anyway. There's a certain podcast show, TV show, that I actually respect and enjoy. It's a wrestling show. It's on television. And apparently they're not a fan of Misha Montana, which is fine. I respect that. Not like friends. But, this person went out of their way to say to me, oh, there's no reason for you to do this interview. Another place already interviewed her. Yet this show, their entire history on being on TV is interviewing people who have been interviewed thousands of times in their lifetime. I'm having a conversation with her. I'm not having an interview. Sure, we're going to talk about some XPW stuff. We're going to talk about her health scares, having heart surgery, the stroke. We're going to talk about Matt Riddle. We're going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about mental health. We're going to talk about some of the reasons why the guy was off TV. We're not going to get too deep into it. It's not my place to get that personal. But, we're having a conversation just so people get a feel as far as what's going on. And that's all it is. So for anybody to tell me, oh, you don't need to do it, someone else, I don't know. I mean, I just thought that was a little bit much, to say it nicely. So,
but I don't want to spend too much time on this, but because it is something that has taken over almost or dominating the live premiere chats that we have, and I consider it a waste of time. About 2 wastes of time as far as I'm concerned. You have a wannabe Andrew Dice Clay and a wannabe Howard Stern wearing their sunglasses at night that do this program out in New York. I don't know them. They could be fine human beings for all I know, aside from their little personas that they try and project. But for whatever the odd reason, it seems like a lot of their programs, or at least the links that are sent to us by the fans, are dominated around our shows about me, being the Joe Exotic of professional wrestling, abusing all of the wrestlers like Joe Exotic did to his Tigers at his amusement park or whatever that was down south. And there was a video with the thumbnail of you from the TD Garden sold out with over 4 million people watching you on the USA Network, saying that you're the most boring man in professional wrestling.
Wow, that's a surprise. Because if they saw
There are a couple of guys up in Long Island, New York, named Monte and the Pharaoh. For whatever reason, and
bullies.
I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason,
bad bullies. Absolutely.
Bullies. They are bullies.
Yeah, go up,
reason,
guys. Come on. Y'all are
Monte
grown men.
And the Pharaoh don't like me. Monte used to like me a lot.
They need to get a life. You know that? Get a life. Y'all are grown men. Grown men. Get a life.
Exactly. Get a life. You're a grown
man. Get a damn life. There.
So,
I said it.
You get off picking on a 63-year-old man. Go ahead.
Yeah. Get a damn life. Really. Go for it.
A 63-year-old disabled man, by the way, too.
Yeah. Get a life. I dare you to say something about him. If you have something to say to Angelo, say it to me. Come on. I dare you.
Well, you just invited.
Come on.
Wrestled in Puerto Rico and Japan and was fantastic for Ring of Honor. And I just want to give one other quick memorial to the passing of Monte and the Pharaoh's YouTube show. And I'm glad that's one thing I am glad to see dead and buried. And I hope that they put it in like the same, like they take all the videos and put them in the same place that they stored all those Atari ET cartridges that they buried out in the desert in a toxic waste dump, because that's where that stuff belongs. And by the way, Monte, fuck you. I'd like to just give a quick shout out. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. Thank you very much. We can continue. Okay.
The opinions of the rest, those might not reflect the rest of us. Not that.
No, but it completely reflects my feelings about Monte. He shouted out me on his show.
Some kind of backstory here.
I'm sorry?
Jonathan, wait, let's let Jonathan have his say here.
Yeah. I was just going to say I suspect there might be some kind of backstory here, but
yeah, there is. And he took his time out of his last show to bash me and Evan personally, so I'd like to personally take time out of my show to bash him completely. One of the two shows is still on the air, and the other one is dead and buried.
a receipt. Let me get to a little humor.
All right, welcome back to Long Island's #1 pro wrestling broadcast. Monte the Pharaoh, only seen here out of Indie Music TV. Straight out of Ronkonkoma, Long Island, we're having a special go-home show for WrestleMania at our starting hour at 7:45 instead of usually doing our This Week in Pro Wrestling, but we wanted to go live before we have our guest on for the heart of the show at 9 o'clock. At the board, Jared, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
Good to see you. Anything special going on this weekend?
I'm going to Connecticut
Oh, to go see your girlfriend?
to see my girlfriend.
What,
Yeah.
do you announce to your friends that it's your girlfriend or your friend?
Yes, everyone knows. It's not a secret.
It's
So
not a
why'd you
secret.
call her a friend at first instead of your girlfriend?
She's
What
my
happened there?
girlfriend.
What happened?
I don't know what you're talking about.
When you have a girlfriend, do you call her your friend?
No.
What do you say? She's my girlfriend?
No.
What do you say?
She's
Anything?
a person to hang out with.
Does she say you're her boyfriend?
That's what she wants to do, but she's
Does that bother you?
being delusional. Huh?
Have you ever been boyfriend and girlfriend?
Who?
You, like sometime in your life, boyfriend or girlfriend?
Did we go to school together?
Yeah, I don't remember.
You don't recall
I
me
don't.
having
I
a
honestly
girlfriend?
don't remember you saying, "Hey, this is my girlfriend."
Because
That's why I'm asking.
Because by the time I actually finally did start like dating, I think you were already in the army, man. I wasn't dating. I was just doing my thing.
Just doing your thing.
Yeah. Which is what I do
Like
now.
what's a typical date with the Pharaoh?
This is a family show. Next subject.
So it's just sex?
This is a family show.
You don't go like
next
to dinner,
subject.
maybe to the movies, take a walk in the park, hold hands, maybe a carriage ride in the city.
How about some coke and
A little coke, a little heroin.
yeah, things to pass the time.
Things to live your life with.
Gotta live a
Unbelievable.
little. What the hell, man?
Iowa teen accused of fatally beating teacher to testify against classmate.
Wonder why I do coke. Go ahead.
Jeremy Goodall has agreed to testify against his former friend Willard Miller, although it was not immediately clear if the arrangement is part of a plea deal, according to the what is that?
Des Moines.
Yeah, that's right.
Is there something
Register.
wrong with the name Willard? You seem to chuckle.
Remember the
Are you
Willard
named-
with
named?
the rats?
Oh, okay.
Remember
I
the
thought-
movie, Willard?
Yeah. And the remake, too. There was a remake.
Yes, I
Years
actually
later.
like the remake better than the old one.
You are in the minority.
I know I am.
Very interesting.
But you have.
You're making me
what's
want to
his-
see the remake.
McFly is Willard in the remake.
I've never seen the remake.
Why don't you check it out? Tell me what you think.
The original was fucking great. It was weird.
It was kind of cheesy though, right?
Of course, it's the 70s.
It's 70s horror.
Yeah, you know how it goes.
Jefferson County Attorney Chauncey Molding made a surprise disclosure during the hearing in which Miller's lawyers argued the evidence against the pair should be suppressed because their constitutional rights have been violated. One of the two Iowa teenagers charged in the 2021 fatal beating of their Spanish teacher over a bad grade will cooperate over prosecutors and revealed in Wednesday's court. Thoughts on that, Pharaoh?
Well, if you gang up and beat your teacher to death, is that the basics of this?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
'Cause you got a bad grade.
What is this about?
You'd be killing every
What is
teacher
this
back
about
in the day.
constitutional rights being violated? You fucking beat the teacher to death. I don't want to hear about your fucking constitutional rights. Ugh, the things that we do with our tax-paying money. Just throw them both in an oven. Set it on high. Next.
Well, we just got. Well, I'm not. We'll get into it at the 9 o'clock show, but you know that they've just arrested former President Trump. Came across the news.
For what? For what? No, I don't know anything about this. You
So
know
we'll get
me. I'm
into
so
it.
in
We'll
tune.
get into it at 9
Wait
o'clock.
a minute. Are you sure we should even talk about it? Are we allowed to?
I think it needs to be discussed. Somewhere.
Right, but I mean, are they going to let us fulfill our need to discuss, or
Well,
it's going
you're
to be
not
like,
gonna-
oh, you guys don't have
You're
an
not gonna,
opinion?
You're not going to. You're
know?
not going to do. You're not going to
I'm not
talk
gonna
about
what?
falsehoods, right? He's been arrested,
Yeah. Okay.
and you could give your opinion on why they're arresting him. I'm assuming.
Okay, I'll try. All right. Fair enough.
So a couple of nights ago, I decided to put on Apocalypse Now. Did you ever see that movie?
1979?
Yes. Have you seen that movie?
With Martin?
Yes, sir.
Wow, yeah, I did a long time ago.
That was a total brain fuck, dude.
That movie has got a very...
I had never seen it, and I decided I'm going to watch it, and I was not expecting what I saw.
The movie has, what I remember, look, it's been decades, okay, but this is what I remember. Mesmerizing pace to this film.
Good.
Very hypnotic, no? I mean, didn't it just keep you going? Like you're like staring at the space for almost 2+ hours. It's a pretty
It was
long movie.
almost, hear me on this one, you're probably going to be like, are you crazy? But, because I know it is one of your favorite films.
What?
It was a bit Clockwork Orange-ish.
I don't know if anything could be Clockwork Orange-ish, but...
That's like ooshish.
yeah, it's...
I think I just made something.
That's a
new
hard
shirt.
word to pronounce, by the way. Orange-ish.
Orange-ish.
I was being very careful
Yes.
with the jish. But, yeah. Now, you know what? There's nothing like a Clockwork Orange, but Apocalypse Now is definitely a mind fuck, that's for sure. Did you like it?
Not sure.
Not sure.
I'm going to have to watch it again.
Wow, that movie is a mind fuck. You can't even tell if you like it or
I
not.
couldn't tell.
Wow.
I was like, what did I just watch?
Would you
really didn't understand.
You'd be able to sit through another 2 hours and 30, whatever the hell. It's a pretty long movie, man.
Well, I'm a big Brando mark,
Yeah.
so I was like, is this a really good Brando movie or is this a bad Brando movie?
No. It's a really good movie, and Brando happens to be in it.
He's actually very good in it.
I'm not saying that he's not, but I mean, when you think of
he's only
Brando
in it for
movie,
like 8 minutes.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's almost like, oh, there he is.
Hey, it's Martin.
Yeah, we have a token Brando appearance.
I want to give a
What's
shout
going on
out to
here?
everybody watching, joining us at 7:30. We got the First Lady of Wrestling, Miss Maria Davis, Jay
Maria.
Will in the house, ESO Creative, who has his after show at 10:30 every Thursdays after our main show. Matthew Holland in the house. Davio, what's going on? Good to see you.
Davio.
What? Question mark, question mark, question mark. How are you? Who else we got here? Am I missing anybody? Again, we kind of did a surprise live show, Pharaoh. I didn't really promote it too much, but
That's okay.
I'm glad everybody's joining us.
Thank you. Thank you.
To the right. Oh well, let's announce some shows coming up.
Yeah.
Obviously at 9 o'clock, I'm very excited for the Pitch Man,
The Pitch Man.
Mitch Seinfeld.
Yep.
We've talked about this. You bring some of these guys on, you don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Because again, when we talk about wrestling and mainstream wrestling, there's so much stuff outside I don't want to call it outside the mainstream, but it's like behind the scenes, maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is the type of, because you just, you don't know what you're going to
Well,
get.
he has a lot of experience in the past with wrestling, and just because he's not Hulk Hogan doesn't mean he doesn't have a shitload of information.
I totally get it, right?
That's what's awesome about a lot of the guests we get. Yep.
May 5th, we got Manny Fernandez and Tommy Rich.
I'm out of my mind over that one. That's fantastic.
And I think I've added a few more on to the
I think you
docket,
did.
right? Who else we got?
I don't. I can't even remember what I did this morning.
Val
Wait a minute.
Venus.
I saw Val. Eugene's coming back?
Yep, and the return of Marty Jannetty.
Marty Jannetty. That's spectacular.
I got a little bit of a problem with Marty, man.
What's wrong with him now?
Just that the whole Mondays with Marty and not calling me back kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. The more and more I'm simmering on it, it's pissing me off.
Really?
At first I was like, Marty's Marty.
That's what I thought by now. We haven't gotten to the Marty's Marty.
But Marty goes on Facebook and he writes one thing.
Yeah.
Out of the blue, he comes out of whatever the fuck coma he's in, right? And he writes something.
Okay.
And the dirt sheets are all over it. Think if he was doing an every week show on our channel, dude.
Yeah, it would be great. That'd be great.
It would be destroying.
So why isn't he? What's he doing? What's he up to?
I have no idea, dude.
Interesting.
To the right is the star of the show, Mr. Jimmy Pharaoh. Jimmy, along with his partner Bart Griggs, make up the band Wisteria Hall.
What man?
Wisteria Hall sings such great songs as In My Dreams, This Life Not Far Behind, Here Comes the Rain. You can find their music on the Wisteria Hall YouTube page. hit that like and subscribe. And while you're hitting the YouTube like and subscribe for Wisteria Hall, what should you do?
You really need to hit the like and subscribe for the Monte and the Pharaoh channel. Like, subscribe. Hey, what about being a member? There's a whole bunch of different things going on here.
That's right.
The options are all there, folks. Please use one or two. Use three.
I love it.
Thank you.
And the subscribers are going up.
They are.
So thanks to everybody who's supporting us.
And you sure you want to talk about Trump and all, huh?
Maybe not.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, it's better. Go ahead.
Catch Wisteria Hall's music. This is my dream. This life, not far behind. Go to the Wisteria Hall YouTube page, which I said. Download their music on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Reverb Nation. If you didn't know it, you are watching Long Island's #1 pro wrestling broadcast, Monte and the Pharaoh. Monte and the Pharaoh can be seen on the Monte and the Pharaoh YouTube page, the Monte and the Pharaoh Facebook Live page. Hear us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Anchor. Catch us on the Monte and Pharaoh Twitch TV channel. And if you're lucky enough to live in New York, catch us on channel 115 every Tuesday at 9:30, and every Saturday at 11:30 a.m. and channel 20 on Wednesdays at 7 a.m.
Are we lucky enough to live in New York?
We are.
Have you seen the price of food lately?
I think this is everywhere, dude.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Two bags of groceries, and most of it's for the cats.
We're too busy arresting ex-presidents and not even worrying about what's going on in the country.
Well, there's an election coming, so I guess I can't say anything.
Don't say it.
I can't say anything.
By the way, we're lucky enough to be on the new app Intuitive. That's IN2UTIVE network. Guys, it's free. Download it, right? You got documentaries, you've got movies, it's a Netflix alternative.
But most importantly, you have the flagship show,
Monte and the Pharaoh.
That's the most important thing.
There you go.
That's it.
We'll be right back after this commercial break with what we are calling Respect Was Invented to Cover the Empty Place Where Love Should Be.
Let us ponder. See you in a second.
Sir? Manscaped?
Uh-huh.
Have you tried the new equipment that's been sent?
I'm afraid because it says Weed Whacker. I'm scared.
Maven, Manscaped, what are you thinking about Manscaped, dude?
Love it.
What do you use it for?
Necessity. What don't I use it for? Put it this way. The only hair I have on my entire body is these eyebrows.
Yeah.
That you see. These caterpillars racing to the middle of my nose. That's it.
That is it.
That's all I have. And that's all I want.
That's the
Manscaped is a must.
We were talking before the show. There's nothing worse than just hair.
Yeah.
Right? Hair on a woman, hair on a man. It's just bad.
Absolutely. And it's the one thing that the older I get, it starts growing more in unwanted areas.
Absolutely.
I hate it.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Uh-oh.
Just going to go out there.
Oh, boy.
Go for it.
You're doing a deed.
Yes.
Again, I don't want you to have to admit this because as men, we try not to admit this, but if you're going to go do the deed on a woman, would you rather have her be hairless or a little hair, racing stripe, or full retro bush?
Racing stripe. Retro bush is out.
Yes, thank you.
Retro bush is out.
Yeah.
I don't mind a small, well-manicured landing strip. Every now and then, if it's completely, and I'm talking like baby's ass bald, then I start. Where is that pedophilia line? I don't want to wander into that.
That's very interesting. I never thought about that. You're a smart dude. Holy shit.
So if the landing strip is clean enough for the plane to go in smoothly, you're cool with that?
If the landing strip has, like I said, well manicured, you can see both sides. It's not
like blinking lights on both sides of that.
I don't want, I don't want the shrubbery going off into unwanted areas on that as well.
Gotcha. Oh, look what you found. Ooh.
I got to be all honest though. Hey, the older I get though, I don't think I can be as
I found it.
Have you ever gone down there and she slowly brings down the underwear? Then
what is it?
Retro. Absolutely.
You're like, whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, like
it pops out?
Do you walk out or what do you do?
No, I muster through. I muster up the courage to get
He's a trooper.
Yeah.
He's a trooper. Got to give him a name.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Yeah, I hear you. Listen, I couldn't say it. Well, if you have the same beliefs as Maven, does Manscaped could help you?
Absolutely.
The Weed Whacker.
Absolutely.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that I may have to, go in a room, close the door, and hang out with the Weed Whacker for a little while.
Yeah, I think you're a retro guy, aren't you?
I like 70s adult films, if that's what you're getting at.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
but with that, we're going to take a quick
Batman.
commercial break, and we'll be back with this wrestling icon, Maven.
We will see you in a drop kick second.
Drop kick. All right, welcome back to Long Island's #1 pro wrestling broadcast. Monte Pharaoh, only seen here out of Indie Music TV out of Ronkonkoma, Long Island. So, Jimmy.
No.
I'm starting to have a lot of problems with pro wrestling.
Starting?
Yeah.
I might be ahead of you at this point, but I'm all for this conversation.
All right.
Go
good.
ahead. Good. Works for me.
We'll open it up on the easier side of it, because I wasn't going to mention this, but you told me not to mention it. But
what?
It does perturb me a little bit.
Go ahead.
So, through this venture, we've met some wonderful people, like the gentleman we have on our couch.
Yeah, Mitch
right?
is cool. I'll go.
But then
with
you
that,
run across some real fucking
here we go.
assholes. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go. Go ahead.
And
please go ahead.
We opened up
Please
the video,
go
which
ahead.
you hate that video because Pharaoh.
Because to me, it's just these same clowns spouting their fucking nonsense, and why the hell are we giving them any kind of fucking rub?
I totally
they
get
suck
it.
balls anyway.
I totally get it.
Yeah, they're fucking bunch of clowns, especially that fucking thing that passes for a chick. What the fuck is that? I dare you! I dare you! Fucking ugly fuck. Next. I'm serious. I've been watching that for fucking weeks. I haven't said a word. Now I'm saying something. You fucking fugly. Okay? Fuck you. And take Captain Dentures with you.
So one of the guys,
Go ahead.
One of the guys that we met along our happy trails, had the unfortunate situation where he had some kind of thing.
And by the way, nobody roots for that shit, right?
No, right.
Agreed?
No. Agreed.
Absolutely
no one's rooting
agreed.
for that.
No, come on, get real.
So again, he's certainly not a friend of ours or mine. I'm not going to speak for you.
As Peter Sellers once said, not anymore.
Right.
Go ahead.
So the guy has some medical conditions. So
yeah, absolutely. Not
Monte,
cool, by the
Monte
way.
and Pharaoh share
That's not cool that he does.
Monte and Pharaoh share a bank account. It's our own private corporate bank account.
Yeah.
And I went to the treasurer.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Which the treasurer is me.
You went to yourself?
I went to myself.
Did you ask permission?
Yes, I did. I said, self.
You are polite.
You want to hear the conversation?
Absolutely.
I said, Mr. Treasurer, this toothless fucking idiot who flips burgers for a living had the unfortunate problem of having some cyst on his spine, and now he's a quadriplegic.
Okay.
I really feel it's important that Monte and Pharaoh give back to the wrestling community and donate, Mr. Treasurer.
What did this treasurer do?
The treasurer said, okay, let me look at the numbers. He reviewed it, and he said, you know what? We have the money in the kitty. We can do this.
One solid Abe?
One solid Abe. $5.
Mr. Treasurer is a man of action.
Right?
Absolutely.
And
He's a
instantly
man of action.
Took that $5 and put it on that GoFundMe page and sent it to this unfortunate soul.
Yeah, I'm with you. Go ahead.
That has lent to the wrestling community his wonderful writing. Why not?
Why not?
And what kind of response does Monte and the Pharaoh get?
Thank you?
No. You would think Jared, you would think thank you.
Is there a you in the response?
Yes, there is.
What comes before you?
Fuck you.
Wow.
Actually, go fuck yourself.
Wow. And wait. And you expect us to say nothing. You gotta be kidding me. Dick. Anyway. You feel better now?
I do feel better.
Is there anyone else you want to talk about?
Well, now I want to get it on the higher level, okay? Because I wasn't going to even go there.
By the way,
I
will say this. No foreheads were shown during this verbal slaughtering. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm listening to Busted Open at work one morning, right?
Yeah.
It's Friday, actually last Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I thought we were done talking about douchebags.
I can't. I have to discuss this because
what the fuck?
I'm getting really annoyed.
Hey, Dave, you steal any of my shit lately? Any, because I can get you word for word on some of your episodes, but that's okay.
Do you think he'll repeat what you're saying right there?
He probably will. He'll use it for a different circumstance.
He'll pick up someone.
Absolutely, man. This guy lifts more for me than Schwarzenegger lifts.
Every Friday has Thunder Rosa on.
Oh, how gripping. Go ahead.
First of all, I got to tell you.
Man, I'm in a bad mood today.
With all due respect.
Yeah.
No, there's no respect here.
Yeah, really. With all
she
lack
literally
of...
sounds like a jerk-off.
A jerk-off, nice.
She's on the radio. It's like who's this jerk off speaking, right?
Could
if
you-
you're not a wrestling fan, listening to Busted Open, you turn on your Sirius XM app, you put it on your phone, and
You break out your Manscaped.
right.
You start listening and working.
That's right.
Okay, then what happens? Can you describe in detail this jerk off?
All right, so I'm listening because I like to listen.
I know you do.
Yes, you do.
I am the opposite of
And the
that.
subject turned into something that really pissed me off.
Oh, let's have it.
Well,
let's have it.
first I had to get my phone out, and guys, I'd recommend this. There's an app out there. It's called Verbal Translator. So if you have trouble, just put it on so it can hear the radio. And if you can't understand what said bitch is saying, you can get the translator.
Excellent.
Okay?
Excellent. Straight to the point.
Thank you.
Straight to the point.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
So as I started to understand through the translator what this person's trying to say.
Yeah.
And by the way, if this was Trish Stratus,
Oh, well.
Lita,
I know. I'm standing at full attention.
this is an average wrestler.
Yeah.
all
That's fair.
seriousness.
No, that's fair so far.
And as for a woman, average looks
Okay.
with an average body.
Okay. That's okay.
There is nothing special about Thunder Rosa. Okay, let's get realistic.
And bouncing off my criticisms last week, there ain't no Stacy Keibler going on here either. But
No, they're not even close.
I know.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, please.
Okay,
It's, you know,
okay.
Stacey
Ridiculous
Let
comparison
me
now.
let me
One's a
tell you
diva
something.
and one's a wrestler.
If Stacy Keibler had
God.
said what
Yeah.
Thunder Rosa said last Friday,
Yeah?
I would have said, okay. Sounds good to me. I'm all in.
What are you, all in?
I'm all in.
You're all in. Very nice. Very nice.
But,
Yeah.
all right. Okay.
Breathe, Michael.
I'm breathing.
Breathe.
I was pretty pissed, Pharaoh. So I'm going to get into it.
Yeah, please tell me what
All
this
right.
person said.
So they go into discussion because CM Punk went on to Twitter, and they start discussing the CM Punk issue.
Yeah.
And about
Another
Punk
issue with
bitching
Punk?
about Moxley.
Oh, yeah, I heard
And
about
do you remember the whole squash match?
Yeah.
And I know people have probably heard this, but we got to reiterate it because this is part of the conversation.
Uh-huh.
And how Moxley's discussing this with Punk, and he says, I want this to be like Rocky 3.
Right.
And CM Punk writes on his Twitter, now this is a problem I need you to weigh in on too.
Okay.
Before we even get into Thunder Rosa.
Okay.
He's never seen a Rocky movie.
He's a liar. He's lying. He never even, flipped channels and came across it?
That's literally impossible,
Has
by the
no
way.
clue who the fuck Rocky is or what the basic gist of it is?
Right.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, he's into comics, though. He knows Guardians of the Galaxy. So, way to go there, Punky. I don't know. So
Are you done with Phil? Are you, being the former fan
Wow.
of him, are you now officially
You're going to really
done with
open
him?
up a can of worms, man, because quite honestly, before we went into this business,
Right.
there was a lot of wrestlers I absolutely adored, and now I think that some of them are absolute pieces of fucking steaming shit. So basically, am I done with Punk? You bore me, Phil. What happened to you? You didn't even come back to the company where your legend was made. You decided to piss on it, and then you went to that shit fucking organization, and now everybody hates you over there, and you hate everybody. So, if it happened to you in WWE, and it happened to you in AEW, maybe the problem isn't always with the company. Maybe the problem is you. Maybe you're just fucked up. Maybe you're not happy. Why is he not happy? He's had an amazing life. He's made millions of dollars. He's got a beautiful wife who he met in the business, who he met at the company he hates unless I miss something. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Because there's people in life, if they
Fuck.
don't have it their way.
Get over yourself.
If you don't have it your way,
Oh, stop
it's
it already.
never good enough.
Stop it already.
But you know who's a champion?
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, he wins me over every time.
Who's
because
that?
Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins took this time to go to Twitter and go right after Punk.
Good.
And this is not an angle, right? This is Seth Rollins reiterating what you were just saying.
Right.
Like, you're a clown.
Yeah.
You're a disgrace to my business.
Yeah.
And if I could really punch you in the face, I would punch you in the face.
Oh, there you go. And odds are, after Punk's, UFC career, if Rollins hits him, Punk's going down. And probably crying. And then getting on Twitter and bitching. He'll show him.
Punk being the man he is, he deleted all his stuff, and that's just another thing that goes on here. Anyway, let's get back to the subject at hand, Pharaoh.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Thunder Rosa goes on to talk about how fans must show respect for wrestlers. And how can you love the sport of wrestling when you go to social media and body shame and wrestle shame and make fun of the wrestler, right?
Okay. We must show.
Hold on.
Must.
Now, she went on to go on that wrestlers a lot of times don't have medical insurance and they have to get a second job.
Yeah.
Dude, I was sitting there going, are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? First of all, we pay the wrestler's salary, right?
Yeah, we do. We do.
2,
we're the consumer.
You have the right to say whatever you want about whatever you want. This is life.
Not only is it life, but what puts professional wrestling above, like, let's say, the 4 major sports? For example, if I think that Kyrie Irving is a fucking piece of shit, that's how I feel about him, because he's earned it. What makes a pro wrestler so special that we can't dare say a word? What is it?
Well, they got a really tough life. Go in the ring, wrestle for 10 minutes, go home.
Right.
We talked about it. Okay,
Yeah.
the flying could be annoying. I get it.
Okay.
How often are they fucking flying?
I don't know.
This ain't the old days.
Yeah, I don't know. But you know something? Let's just get to the basics. When you decide to forget about their lifestyles and the money and everything else. When you make a decision that I want to bounce my body in the ring against another fucking person, you cannot bitch about the pain that you're going to receive. You made a choice to bang your body around. Bang it around, okay? That's kind of psychotic, but I'm kind of into it. That's a cool thing. Pro wrestling itself is fucking cool. Don't be bitching about what you fucking decided to do with it. This is not, the fake word gets thrown around all the time. I agree with wrestlers. Go take a fucking bump. See how fake it is. Because it's not fucking fake. It fucking hurts, okay? So when you make that fucking decision that I'm going to be a pro wrestler, you got some balls to tell other people that, oh, I don't like the way it feels, and oh, I want medical, and I want this and that. This is a cutthroat business. Any real pro will tell you that.
What's your feelings about people? Now, people are smart. They know what planes these people are coming off of, and they're looking to get their autograph signed,
right?
And they're looking to sell their autographs, and the wrestler is saying, that is it.
Right.
I'm no longer signing this stuff.
Look, you got
that's their right.
You got one.
But hold on, because it goes deeper.
Yeah.
So that's your right as a wrestler to say, fuck you, I ain't signing
Sure.
it. Right, cool.
Sure.
And it's the fans' right to go onto social media, film the motherfucker, and go, this guy's an asshole.
Right.
Rey Mysterio.
Right.
You're having a bad day, I get it. Mickey Mantle had a few bad days.
Oh, my God, he
but
had a whole bunch.
Guess what?
Yeah.
That's a fan's right.
It
and
is.
you got these wrestlers saying, what kind of fan are you that you would post something like that to make this guy look bad?
You want to be a rock star, you got to deal with what comes with it.
Damn right.
That's all there is to it, And I've seen both there are very few like a Derek Jeter.
And by the way,
Very few,
Davio says Britt Baker has a second job. She's making it work.
Good, yeah. What about some of the guests we've had in here? Tito was driving a truck. You hear him bitching? He wasn't bitching.
No.
He did it. And he took bumps at the Garden, and then he would go deliver papers.
Do you remember Bob Backlund
Oh, my God.
not making it to the Garden ever?
No.
Because he was hurt?
No.
Because he hurt his ankle?
Nobody would know if he had hurt his ankle. He would still go out
No,
there and work.
motherfucker, they popped some pills.
Right.
Did a little weed.
Yeah.
Shot some heroin, whatever it took to get the job done.
I don't know, but it wasn't a Pharaoh date. What the fuck's wrong with you? Yeah, but I totally get it. The fans have no right to say a wrestler needs to wrestle. It is not their body. What?
That's what she said.
What the fuck is going on
Because people
here?
go like this. Let me ask you something. WrestleMania is next weekend. This weekend, sorry. Roman Reigns goes, you know what? It ain't working for me, man. My body hurts.
Yeah.
You think that? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Yeah. Yeah, get the fuck out there.
Yeah, it's right. It is your body. You have that right. But guess what we have the right to do? Rip you to fucking shreds.
Oh, no, you're not allowed because free speech is a myth. It's a fucking hypocritical myth.
Well, let me ask you.
And it only depends on what side of the fence you're on. And if you're on the wrong side of the fence, your opinion don't mean shit.
But hold on. Here's what she didn't say, though. So read that statement again about her body, that she said that the wrestler's body. Read that one more time.
What, right here? The fans have no right to say a wrestler needs to wrestle. It is not their body. And we as fans have no idea. I fucking love when they do that. By the way, that's like Boomer Esiason. You don't know what goes on in the fucking locker room. Fuck you, Boomer.
Right, exactly.
Fuck you,
yeah,
dude.
Right.
Are you kidding me? We as fans have no idea what wrestlers go through. I don't know. You ever fall down a flight of stairs? I might have a fucking idea.
But hold on.
What the
hold
fuck?
on. So here's the deal.
I just don't do it every day.
Here's the deal.
And then complain.
You're working 2 jobs.
Yeah.
Your 8-year-old son, huge wrestling fan.
Yeah.
Right? They only come to your town 1 time a year.
Yeah.
Right? It's a fucking circus.
Yeah.
You take your hard-earned fucking money.
It's an event.
Right, your 2 jobs.
Yeah.
Take your hard-earned money. And
Right.
God knows that you go buy a ticket to a wrestling event.
And you
or a
go there
Yankee
on
game.
3 hours sleep because you have 2 jobs.
Thank you. Because you want to take care of your kid. You spend all this money, you go there. But said wrestler doesn't feel like wrestling that night because their body hurts.
Yeah, and you know what?
Fuck you!
No, you know what her response is to you and your kid and your 2 jobs? My response to the fans who think this is fuck you. Wow.
Yeah.
I will make sure we never go to a card that she's on. I am not supporting that shit.
I will never
Fuck
support
that.
her again. She's
What
a
the
clown.
fuck is that?
She's a clown. And then you got LaGreca playing the same game.
Oh, is he?
Oh, yeah. Oh, like he knows.
Well, why doesn't he go, like, glorify himself and take another terrible bump that looks like shit? Go do that.
Yeah.
Fucking clown from New York. What did he say?
He said, he goes, Thunder, I'm so glad that you're saying this because, wrestling fans really don't know.
Right.
They don't know what's going on.
Hey. You fucking
You
get
think
your
Dave
lips
LaGreca,
stuck to her ass?
You think Dave LaGreca ever
Jesus
worked 7
Christ.
days a week?
That I don't know. I don't know the guy, but I'm not going to go
Do you
with
think he did? I don't think he did.
I doubt it.
All right.
I would doubt it, but I can't say for sure. I'm going to be honest there, Dave. Have you ever worked 7 days a week?
I don't know. When I was in the Army, I wonder if my drill sergeant, or maybe when I was in the desert, and I said, you know what?
My bunion!
Hey, Sarge!
Your
Sarge,
bunion!
I really can't go out there today. My body hurts.
Yeah. And it's hot out here.
It's hot.
And there's a lot too much sand. It gets
400
between my
degrees.
toes.
Oh, yeah. And look, there's a green Mojave snake over here. When he bites me, I'm dead. But you know what? I'm not going to go over there today.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Really?
Britt Baker seems to agree with us, Pharaoh.
Good for Britt Baker.
That's
pleasantly
AEW's
surprising.
new show came out where they do the behind-the-scenes thing.
Okay.
And Britt Baker says she stands behind what she said about Thunder Rosa.
Okay.
She said the real issue between Rosa and Baker is well documented, but they have worked together on multiple high-profile matches. Look, putting fake blood capsules on your head isn't high-profile. Okay, stop the nonsense there. All right, please. You don't even bleed right.
No.
Look,
Ketchup fest.
Listen, I'll even say the same thing about football
Heinz?
players. And I might be hurting people's feelings right now. Fucking entertain me.
Right.
You got CTE? Fuck you. Too bad. You know what? Too fucking bad. You chose this life.
You know what you're getting into.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're living the life. You got all these women. You're drinking. You're having a good time. And now your brain shot? Fuck you.
Well,
entertain me.
And not for nothing, aren't all the independent marks who screamed bloody murder when Daniel Bryan had to shut it down in WWE? He's killing himself out there. They don't give a shit. Fucking wreck your fucking brain. Do it again. AEW. You gotta be kidding me. He's doing it with guys who have their hands in their pockets.
This
They're
is
not
hot.
even
It's hot
taking
here
it.
today.
They're not, dude. I'm pissed. I'm sorry. They have their hands in their pockets, and he's throwing himself through tables.
Dude, I'm wondering if we're losing fans right now because what I'm about to say next is really
Oh,
going
here we go.
Is really going to go
Here
over.
we
Hang in,
go.
guys, because this ain't over yet.
Well, you know what? The bottom line is if you tune in to have idol worship for, pro wrestlers, you probably have come to the wrong show.
And,
if you want something realistic, though, and you don't want to be bullshitted, you want something real?
And basically,
how you doing?
Basically,
how you doing?
Baker called out Rosa for her bullshit anyway.
Right.
Because she didn't want to lose her little belt. So
Right.
she played the injury card. And then
Right.
she went on LaGreca's show crying from her bed
Right.
because her back hurt so fucking bad.
Right.
Well, lift a weight then, lady.
Yeah, that would be good.
Look like Charlotte Flair.
Yeah. Yeah. How's Charlotte doing?
Put some fucking fake titties
7 years
and do
ago.
something. Please,
Some
already.
fake titties?
Enough.
Man, that's rough. Although fake titties might be good.
Dude,
Might be.
I know I'm pissed, but I just can't end this,
Oh,
right?
no, there's
So
more?
another
Boy.
jerk off, all
Here
right,
we go.
that has the old, please send me money. Now, you guys were just
By the way,
mentioning-
get ready for 10 fake new trolls next week.
Well, here's the deal.
Get ready.
The
'cause
people
they're
watching
coming.
are loyal listeners, and
Yeah.
thank you guys. I love you guys. We're talking about this. Hannibal was on saying, superstar Billy Graham's wife's out there saying, fucking superstars in a really bad shape. Pay me! Hit that GoFundMe page. We need help.
I don't want you to be done. I want you to keep going.
Oh, I'm not done.
I don't want you to be done. I want you to keep going. Because isn't this the guy who said that if you don't send me money, I'll unfriend you on Facebook?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that's okay. After all, he was WWF champion in 1970.
I should take my.
It's perfectly okay.
I should take my
What was I
hard-earned money.
thinking?
I should take my fucking hard-earned money and fucking give it to superstar Billy Graham.
I don't know what.
Let me ask you this: would fucking superstar Billy Graham pay for my fucking heart surgery?
No, he
He
wouldn't.
didn't even fucking write me.
He wouldn't pay for your fart surgery, much less your heart surgery.
But
What
we
are you
should,
ta-
because he entertained us.
Well, after all, he's a pro wrestler from back in the glory days. We should be on our knees
But wait a
worshiping.
minute, didn't you already
Isn't
pay
that what
him
we should be?
when you went to the Garden and bought that ticket and
Yeah.
you bought the fucking beer
Yeah.
and the popcorn
Yeah.
and you brought your family?
Yeah.
He got paid then.
Yeah, he sure
So now
did.
you should pay him again?
You know how much money he made back in the day?
Thank you.
Made a fortune.
And we should pay him again.
Way to go. Sounds like he was out on dates with the Pharaoh.
I'm sorry, superstar. Maybe you should have
Might
been
have blown
fucking
some of that cash.
Maybe you should have been smart and not take a shitload of steroids, hop himself up on pills. Fuck you. You did this to yourself.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah, pretty much.
See ya.
And we're not giving.
Don't
you
worry,
money.
dude. At your next show, we'll make sure we do a 10-bell salute. All right? That's what we'll do. I'm tired of it, dude. I am tired of it. People going on telling you have to give money. Fuck you. I don't have to give shit.
Right.
No, you're going to WrestleMania this weekend. You can afford a ticket. Someone put that on Facebook, and I didn't respond, but that was bullshit.
And by that way, that's Mitch Seinfeld who's on the next show, but I want to hear
Who
what he's got to
couldn't
say.
take it anymore?
No, I'm going through Facebook and one of these groups, and I know you don't like the person, but I see it on Facebook. Everyone who goes to WrestleMania who can afford a ticket, they can afford to give to Billy Graham.
Who the fuck is that ass? He's telling people how they should fucking spend their money.
Again.
Mind your own fucking business. Spend your own fucking money.
Did Billy Graham give a shit about me?
No.
Listen.
Not at all.
It's wrong. It's wrong that people do that shit, and I'm sorry. And you can't be asking Vince for money 40 years later. Can't be asking Brady. He worked for all sorts of promoters.
Yeah, he did.
He
did.
There's insurance.
Yeah, but don't you understand? The mindset now, Mitch, is the guy's got billions. What's a couple of $100,000? No, it's his fucking money. He earned this. He earned it.
Right.
Listen, James lost both his. Kamala lost both his legs.
Right.
Was in a wheelchair.
Right.
Vince never gave him a time because he worked for other promoters. This is it. Life goes on.
Right.
You don't have to pay someone for the rest of your life.
What are we chasing after the Crockett family?
Look,
I mean, what the
on all
fuck is
seriousness,
going on
do I
here?
feel bad for the guy? Sure, but he did it to himself.
You make choices.
You made his choice.
Listen, if someone can afford to give and they want to give, that's
Right.
That's their business.
But don't ride other people.
There's every charity in the world. Every school needs money. Everyone needs money.
Sure.
And at the end of the day, you got to choose who you're going to give your hard-earned money to or not give your hard-earned money to.
Right.
And it's a personal choice.
Right.
But don't shame anyone on Facebook.
But it goes beyond that. It goes back to the original subject. It goes to the original subject. You got two people that are on a major airway discussing that fans don't understand what the wrestlers are going through. Fuck that. Are you out of your mind? That is the craziest thing I ever saw in my life or heard in my life.
Listen, I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with you on this. It's bullshit. It really is.
It also reeks of holier than thou.
But don't preach to people that you got to save your hard-earned money.
Unbelievable.
Because it's wrong. It's wrong.
It is.
If you can give, you like to give, here you can. But don't shame people into
If
that.
you take,
And how about being judged as a person if you don't give? Because that's exactly what's going on here.
That was the statement.
That's exactly.
Facebook. That was like, if you could afford the money to go to WrestleMania, you could afford. You know what? That's not where I spend my money and how I entertain my family. That's my business.
Right.
Don't I don't look into your pocket. Don't ever look into my pocket.
Right.
That's wrong.
I don't swim in your toilet. Don't pee
Wait a
in my
minute,
pool.
you just mentioned Kamala, right?
Yes.
Poor guy had diabetes, right?
Yeah.
And how much? So you close friend of yours. So you must have ate with him. You've seen him eat.
The man slept over my home.
So did he eat at your house?
Yes.
What did he eat?
At a regular dinner.
Like what? Have cake?
It actually was.
Did he have cake?
Yes, it was
Thank
his
you.
birthday.
Did he have Twinkies?
No, he didn't have Twinkies.
But he had cake.
Susie Q's.
Probably had a piece of cake.
Did he put sugar in his coffee?
No, I don't remember.
Okay, I'm going to tell you he did. So you know what? I've got full-blown diabetes, but I'm still going to have that fucking piece of cake.
That's what James's problem was. He didn't realize how bad it was.
Right.
That's what it
Right.
was.
Right.
And that's Vince's problem.
That's no one's problem. That's your own problem. You go to a doctor, you do what you're supposed to do.
That's what I like.
He's making sense to me. I mean,
And people always think that, they think that they can get away with it. You can't always get away with it. Pill doesn't help you.
Listen, I'm not trying to be cold. I'm not trying to be.
But you're upset.
Because I cannot.
because we're sick of being target practice because we don't think like the rest of these people.
No one knows what we go through, what you go through.
Oh, my God.
And how
really?
dare you go on the airways and go, you have no right to go to social media
What
and
is
say
this?
your match sucked.
Preaching
You have no breath.
bullshit already.
You're ugly. Your ass is flat. Too fucking bad. Yes, we can. Just like you could say to me, you're bald, you're fat, you're ugly, your breath smells. You have that right. And it's like, deal with it.
Well, I don't know if your breath smells.
No, it doesn't. But,
Wait, hold on.
But I am fat and bald.
Yeah, it seems okay over here. I don't know.
Listen, I don't like anyone preaching to me.
Yeah, man.
That's just wrong.
Just stop.
And don't shame me. It's just something I enjoy watching or enjoy listening to. How many times you watch the Super Bowl? At the end of the game, fucking games suck, but at the end, and you can't have a comment about it?
Right.
Listen,
Right.
here's facts. I don't know the guy, but I can guarantee you Superstar Graham was not a good human being. That I can fucking guarantee.
Okay.
I can tell and I
disagree
know.
with you.
Oh, yeah? Why is that?
Because of my relationship with George. George and him were very close, and he was, back in the day, very endearing for his close friend.
He was endearing to George.
But a lot of people thought very highly of him. They really did. They really
So
did.
what's happened to him over the years? Because he's clearly lost his fucking marbles.
Well, people he had a bad problem, obviously, with drugs and pills, which he came out about over the time, and it fucks people's head up. Let's be honest. If you're not thinking straight, and you're at one level, and the next day it's taken away from you.
So how did Vince McMahon become his scapegoat then? Because basically it's all Vince's fault.
Well, I don't know about Vince's fault or this. Let's be honest. Bruno hated Vince McMahon for years.
Mhm.
But then we came for the Hall of Fame years later. Things happen.
Right.
People change over
Right.
time.
Right.
Whatever it's worth.
You-
But he's very.
You have a right to dislike people.
You're 100%.
But here's the deal. Superstar Billy Graham, you didn't have any money? Get a job. You didn't want to get a job? Now you're where you're at. Now you're here where you are. Thunder Rosa, here's the deal. You're a nobody. She's a nobody, okay? She was in Independence, she's NWA, and she luckily hooked on to Tony Khan,
Right.
who decided to make a run with her.
Right.
And, and then she hooked up with LaGreca, and who knows how much money she's making on that show. I have no clue. But honestly, she's a nobody. She couldn't attract flies, okay? She's a bad wrestler. She's terrible on the mic, okay? And now her opinion sucks shit, okay? So she's done.
Right.
I'm done with her.
Yeah.
Okay? I will trash her every chance I get, and that is all.
That's your right.
All right, we're almost out of time before the 9 o'clock show, so we do got the go-away
we
show.
bitched for the whole show.
That was a long bitch fest.
Wow.
That was tough.
Man, I'm exhausted. Okay.
All right, so they announced the matches for night 1 and night 2.
Okay.
Listen, I know it's scripted wrestling, and I know you hate choosing, but we have to go with it. You got it. We got to act like we're betting on it, okay?
Oh, now we're betting on it. You're going to make me puke.
Once this goes live betting, I'm betting on wrestling.
I know you're going to bet on it. You're going to bet on
Non-stop.
the turnbuckle color.
Crazy.
The fuck
It'll be
outta
crazy.
here.
Craziness.
I bet you he's going to ring the bell. He's going to ring the bell to start the match 3 times. Ah, fuck, he rang it 4.
My friend told me
just
The Rock,
lost $20.
My friend told me The Rock's coming out. I'm putting $10,000
Oh,
down.
you with
Loser.
The Rock coming out. I heard The Rock showing up for our show tonight. Did you hear? Get the fuck out of here.
It's under the table.
Hey, who in the blue hell are you?
All right, night one, opening
All
match,
right.
United States Championship, Austin Theory, champion, versus the icon, maybe the GOAT, John Cena.
Austin Theory. Austin Theory should better win this match, right? Are you going to pick John Cena? Oh, God, that would be so lame if he comes and wins.
I'm going with Cena.
That's
going to win the U.S. title.
Fucking horrendous. Boo.
I'm going with
Austin
Cena.
fucking Theory, man. He's
All right,
winning.
SmackDown Women's Championship.
Wait a minute. You want Mitch's predictions?
Mitch, what do you got?
Who do you got?
You know, I don't think Cena's coming in to do a job.
I cannot believe that selfish, self-centered prick. Wow.
And I think it would be stupid to have him do the job. Austin Theory's got a great career ahead of him.
Listen, you know.
Wow.
Listen, he does
That's
not need to give
terrible.
Austin Theory a rub. Him being in the ring with him is already elevating him.
Yep.
So it would make sense that Cena comes in
Ugh.
with a happy start.
Yep.
Horrendous,
So
horrendous.
that's the opening match.
Oh,
You don't wanna
God.
piss him
We
off
want to
the
make
first
the
match.
crowd happy.
All right, hold on.
Oh,
Charlotte Flair.
Wait.
Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley. Pharaoh.
No, he's got me thinking about the last match now.
Well, you can't change. It's too late.
I
Locked
didn't
in.
make a prediction anyway. I said what I thought should happen.
No, it's a prediction.
No, it's
This
what I
is
think
a prediction moment.
I think Austin Theory should fucking win the match. If it doesn't happen that way, it wasn't a prediction. Piss off. Next.
Flair, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea should win that match. I think very strongly that Rhea should win that match.
All right, I'm going to change my mind because I was going Rhea all the way. I'm going with Charlotte.
He's
I have
playing
a straight...
the role of douchebag.
No, I have this gut feeling Charlotte, they are pushing her like mad now.
Well, then what do you do with Rhea after that?
Doesn't make a difference. She's got elevated in a WrestleMania.
What is this
match.
elevating shit?
Because when you're in that sort of match, it puts you to the next
At
level.
some
They're
point,
not
you
knocking
have
you
to
off
take
with
that step and take down that next level person.
All right, Mitch, who you going
You
with?
don't make future stars by getting pinned.
Mitch, going with Charlotte. Man, hang in there, buddy.
Yeah, you
Listen,
guys,
I don't
man.
watch the prog, but just from what I see from the outside, it would make sense.
Undisputed
These
Tag
are the
Team
safest
Championship.
predictions I've ever heard.
Undisputed Tag Team Championship. The Usos versus Kevin.
Oh, well, we
and
might as well
Sami.
just go with the champions. Because after all, they're the guys.
Is that who you're going with?
No, I'm not going with anybody anymore for the rest of this fucking card. Because it doesn't matter what I say, you're going to say the fucking opposite.
No, I'm not. I was just...
And then he's going to tell me about, it's proper to fucking put this guy over. Boo! This is terrible. Austin Theory is ascending. How do you create a future star if he gets pinned by Captain Hollywood? That's terrible.
You're sticking with your prediction.
I'm
I'm
telling
not
you what
saying
I
me
feel
and
should
Mitch
happen.
are right.
I'm not predicting a thing.
All right, I'm going with...
Wait a minute, you don't watch it? Neither does that guy that annoyed you
Hold on.
on the post.
Hold on.
Yeah, he doesn't watch it either.
I'll go with Owens and Zayn.
Why would that happen? You got to keep the bloodline in line. Money.
I'm giving you my prediction.
Money, baby.
I'm
money.
giving you my
if you
prediction.
can't mess with the
Because
bloodline.
the bloodline's turning on Roman. That's the ultimate role here.
That's kind of rough. All right, fine. I'll be serious. I think Austin Theory should win the match, so I'll fucking say Austin Theory. And I think that Rhea Ripley is going to get her
That's
revenge
fine.
on Charlotte
Okay.
because she lost to Charlotte at a major, in the past.
Gotcha.
So like, it's time for Rhea to get the belt for a little while. And I think that Kevin Owens and Sami, it didn't just put them back together for him to turn around and kick him in the fucking head and go, I was just kidding, we're still enemies. So I think that the Usos are going to lose the belts to Kevin and Sami.
Mitch?
Oh, thank
All right.
God, man.
All right, 6-woman tag team match. Becky
I don't
Lynch,
care.
Lita, Damage Control.
I'm picking Mitch Seinfeld to win that match. I could
You
care
gotta
less
pick
about
somebody.
this fucking match. Who cares?
All right, I'm going with Trish. Trish turns
Of
on.
cour-
I'm going with
What?
Trish turning on Lita.
For what purpose? What are they going to have, a fossil on a pole match? I mean, what are you talking
Okay,
about?
so if you want my full storyline,
Okay.
Trish turns on and has Damage Control turn on, what's her name, Bailey. So Bailey turns face, Trish turns heel. Trish then manages Damage Control.
Oy. How about Trish, Becky, and Lita just win the match because
That's fair.
and Bailey is very disgruntled with this loss, and it leads to her breaking off with Kai and Io.
Okay, fair enough. Mitch?
Yeah, I would think Trish and Lita coming in, they're going to win.
Yeah,
All right.
that makes sense.
That makes sense.
That does make sense.
So no chance Trish turns heel.
I don't think so.
We here for a short payday, get in and get out.
Right.
Just to
Right.
put a little pizzazz.
Get in, get out.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins, Logan Paul.
I hate that Logan Paul always has to lose the match, but I think Seth Rollins is beating him. So, yeah.
Agreed. Seth Rollins is winning.
Yeah.
All right. Rey Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio.
Ray really should put his son over, but he's not going to. So
I'm going with Dominic.
I'm going with Dominic.
You got to go with Dominic.
They'll do something that
They got to put Dominic over.
wins.
Yeah, they got to.
You know, it's not going to be clean,
Right.
but
Right.
they will do something that he wins. Absolutely.
All right. Men's WrestleMania Showcase, Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus Alpha Academy versus Viking Raiders versus Street Profits. By the way, honestly, looking at night one, it is not, for Saturday night, it's not the best card to me. It's like,
You know something? You could almost, without Cena, you could almost see this being on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Who wins this match?
I think you got to give it to Street Profits, dude. They can't keep losing. How many times are these guys going to lose?
Yeah, the Street Profits should win, and then something's got to happen with Strowman and Ricochet, because what's the point of them?
Yeah, true. Mitch?
I really don't know.
The question is, do you really even know who the Street Profits are?
I seen.
Sippy Cup?
No, I saw the guy do a great match the other day that he no-sold. I was flipping through the channels. Was he in a singles match?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he was.
Yes.
And, like, they were jumping around like two Mexican jumping beans for the whole time. Nothing got sold. DDT. Everything was terrible.
Right.
But I think they would probably go over.
Yeah.
All right. Night two. We got to run through this pretty quickly.
Boy, I hope this is better.
Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes.
Cody.
Opening up with that. Cody.
Yeah, Cody.
Mitch?
I would say Cody.
Yeah. This is
gotta
the
go-
moment.
I got to go with Roman.
I knew
I
you
got to
would.
go with Roman.
You know,
Listen, this is a business.
Yeah, it is.
And Cody
We're about to put the
couldn't
belt on the
carry
biggest good guy in
AEW.
years. He
You're
wasn't even
I understand.
there to do that.
All
but
I'm
go
trying
ahead.
to say is that you've got the hottest wrestler in wrestling in the last 20-something years, right? Maybe 20 is a little long.
Yeah, that might be a little long. 10.
That you could still have this bloodline internal feud and keep Roman. I don't know. I'm going with Roman.
Nope.
you know what?
Nope.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I think you're right with Roman. I think that they'll do something that they can try to bring it back again. Because there's only one match. So if they can get a series out of this.
Cody eventually is going to win that title for his father.
But he's going to have to fight much longer and harder.
Something's going to happen that they're going to disband those two belts. Something is going to happen.
Cody is going to disband those two belts after the Bob Backlund of this generation, the biggest face we've seen in this business in years in this company. At least 10 years.
I understand.
Cody Rhodes is adored by the kids.
I understand.
Cody Rhodes is winning the belts, and then he's going to say, this is the one I was really after, the WWE title, the one that my father always chased, the one that I always wanted. This one deserves to be defended by another spectacular star in this company because you, the fans, deserve to have more than one
So
champion.
here's my statement.
I can see him doing it in his suit, Mr. Good Guy. He's
The
Captain America.
WWE.
do that, but you're not the script
But
What a good script it was, though, wasn't it?
But hold on. WWE is very smart.
Yeah.
They learn their history.
Right.
You put a belt on a warrior, and it failed miserably. You've put belts on so many guys because once Cody reaches that height, he wins the belt. Storyline runs flat.
Right.
He's got a lot of matches he could wrestle with, a lot of good guys and have these great matches.
Don't you think
but
it's
the
time for a new
storyline goes flat?
But Roman has been champion for so long and has fought everybody. I think it's time for a new champion with new opponents and fresh matchups for a little while.
A little bit longer.
I think
I don't think it's over.
I got to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure. I really feel The Rock's coming out. At the end
here
of
we go
this.
with The Rock
I do.
again.
I just do. All right, Bianca Belair versus Asuka.
Bianca. Yeah.
All right, Intercontinental Champion Gunther versus Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre. Gunther.
I think Gunther.
Hell in a Cell. Edge versus the Demon Finn Balor. Edge and Judgment Day turns on Finn Balor, and the new head of Judgment Day will be Karrion Kross. Because Finn Balor could carry on his career. Karrion Kross is drowning.
Karrion Kross is not even on this fucking card. So I really don't
I think
know.
he's in the Battle Royal.
Oh, is he? Oh, that's
Which
on
is
Friday,
on
at
Friday
SmackDown.
night. Yeah, right.
Yeah, congratulations, Karrion.
Lesnar versus Omos.
Lesnar. Lesnar.
I think he puts Omos over.
I think that he fucking F5s his big ass and fucking pins him.
You're angry.
I am.
All right, Women's WrestleMania Showcase.
WrestleMania sucks.
Raquel Rodriguez. You know what the WrestleMania is based on?
What's
that one match?
Yeah.
This is like
Roman
an
and
old school
Roman
card.
and
It's
Cody.
just, that's all. Well,
Yeah.
the tag team match, too.
Yeah.
Those are the two
Somewhat,
matches.
Somewhat.
How do you fucking end that if you're carrying a whole giant show with two matches?
You better make those fans happy when Cody Rhodes goes home champion. Otherwise, they're fucking going to walk out of there so pissed.
All right, Rodriguez,
off.
Liv Morgan
Oh.
versus Natty, Shotzi, Ronda Rousey, Baszler, Sonya Deville, and Chelsea Green.
I'm going to go with Moolah and Mae Young.
Wow.
I could care less about that match. I won't even waste my
All right,
time.
couple of comments out there. Phil says Cody wins.
Yep, agreed,
If Cody
Phil.
wins, we riot.
Oh,
boy,
Phil's
hello.
rioting. Wow, Phil.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. Please hang on for another 15 minutes. We've got special guest, the Pitchman, Mitch Seinfeld, in house. This is going to be a great interview. Listen, I don't know if I hurt anybody's feelings out there. I'm sure the hate mail will be coming, but I had to say it. I couldn't take it. I am not going to let some two-bit wrestler go and tell people out there that they need to shut up or they don't know what they're talking about.
How about a two-bit editor who tries to shame you into giving money that he's decided you should spend?
Yeah.
How about that?
Or how about the beginning of the conversation that you send $5 to someone and they tell you to fuck off?
Yeah. Well, they can fuck off. How's that?
All right, send us out.
Well, since you wanted to talk about feelings, I think it's very important that I throw this in because it's from a hero of mine. What do you mean I hurt your feelings? I didn't even know you had any feelings. Later.